Hi and welcome to a new video, and this time I'd like to talk about the new changes that came to Unity WebRTC, and this is now the support of Vulkan. So let's have a look here. I am opening the web interface, connect to my WebSocket, start the application on my VR device. In my case, it's a Quest 3 with the pass-through camera kit, and as you can see, I'm already connected, and if I now start streaming, you'll see that here is the stream. I can show you that it is real time. There is the stream on my computer screen. I'll just enlarge it a little bit so you can see, hi, I'm real-time streaming from my XR device. And I'll go into the Unity editor, start my SimpleWebRTC application, connect to the same WebSocket, and trigger the streaming again. You'll see that here is my streaming from my XR device. There you go. And it's all happening on Vulkan. I'm connecting to my WebSocket again, starting my Unity application on my Android smartphone, connect this one to the WebSocket too. There is one remote media for my Android phone, and I'm now connecting my XR device using the sample from the Quest camera kit. And if I now start the video stream on my Android device, I can see it on my browser, and I can now start the stream on my XR device. Now I have two streams, my Android device and my XR device. There you go. I even can see my video stream on my Android device. As I said, sometimes it's still a little bit clunky, but it's overall working. There you go. So how can this be done? By the time you're seeing this video, maybe the documentation of the Quest camera kit is already updated. If not, here's the pull request that's still open. So the only thing that changed for you is like the setup. So you have to install the native WebSocket. Let me make it there. So first of all, you will have to install the native WebSocket. Then you have to install the new Unity WebRTC package via GitHub, as the current version of the name package install is still the pre-3 version. And then you have to install SimpleWebRTC, and the same is basically the same procedure is needed to set up the WebRTC connections here. And just to show you that it's really working on Vulkan, this is the application I deployed to my smartphone. You can see here that we actually used it a few minutes ago. And if I go to Edit, Project Settings, Player, you see that this is the Vulkan graphics API, and the same goes for the Quest Vision Kit, where the graphics API is set to Vulkan. As I said, there may be some issues, but in general, it should work. The more connections that are using the WebRTC streaming, the more unstable it will get, as this is a peer-to-peer connection. I am currently working on a single forwarding unit implementation for SimpleWebRTC, so please stay tuned. And I was just recording this video to show you that this works already. So have fun. The links for the Quest camera kit, SimpleWebRTC native WebSocket, and the Unity package, the Unity WebRTC GitHub repo are, as always, in the description box. Please like, subscribe, comment at this video. This really helps the channel grow. If you want to support me, please feel free to become a YouTube member by the membership. There is also a Patreon page where you can support me, and a Ko-fi page. I'm really looking forward to your support. And that's it for today. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.